Good afternoon, out on the heath, ready for a little constitutional up the hill towards the Parliament Hill. Today, Julian Assange, a US versus Julian Assange case hearing at Westminster Magistrates Court is now over, and thanks to on the ground committee members and the journalist Marty for keeping us updated on Twitter. The defence argument about the lack of access and the impossible timetable for the 18th of May was agreed upon by the prosecution, the UK CPS lawyers and the US federal lawyers in attendance via video or phone link. Judge Baraitser had to admit she was completely and utterly wrong, stupidly so, on the last occasion where she believed the 18th of May would go ahead. Not in so many words, but she did. As to bail conditions, were not immediately addressed, although the question arises again and again every time we go into court with this extradition Westminster Magistrates division. But they're scheduling possible dates agreed by the prosecution and defence preliminarily, and to be discussed on May the 4th, a further hearing to possibly set the 2nd of November for a 3-week full trial. So that's where it is. Unfortunately, Julian Assange is still in Belmarsh prison. He is still at an increased risk of getting the pandemic virus, and is extreme risk of losing his human right to legal counsel, even with the delay, unless they let him out of prison, because in Belmarsh you don't get access. The governor, as we all know, the angel of death of Her Majesty's prison system, has got a regime of isolation and torture, and November is a long way away. So be warned, Governor Rob Davis, we are watching you, and we are fighting to get Julian Assange out of your clutches, because you are not a trusted or honourable public servant. And I'm afraid you fail all the tests in impartiality and human rights. So keeping up to date, this is the EF Press court report. Remember that this government, this parliament, this administration and this judiciary are still plotting and scheming to render unto Caesar that which is not Caesar's, i.e. an Australian journalist, a guest of the UK, an Ecuadorian asylum seeker, a man whose only crime is to tell the truth. EF Press out and about, it's very nice, and going to go for another mile or two before my walk is done.